Hi, this is Matt with Inmate Search Info. Today we're going to be looking at how to find Louisiana inmates. Louisiana is one of the few states that does not have a searchable database of prisoners. Based on the most recent statistics, Louisiana has about 33,000 current inmates, those that are in the inmate population. That doesn't include people who... Hi, this is Matt with Inmate Search Info. Today we're going to be talking about how to find Louisiana inmates. Unfortunately, Louisiana is one of the states that doesn't have a searchable database online for you to find current inmates. They typically have somewhere in the 30,000 plus range of people incarcerated based on the most recent statistics, 33,706. But unfortunately, they're not databased in a system that you can actually search. So the only way to do that is to contact the Louisiana Department of Corrections and actually call to be able to get the information that you need. There's a Louisiana Imprisoned Prisoner Locator system, which is available 24 hours a day. The unfortunate part is that you're not going to be able to do it just a general search. You're not going to be able to give them basic details like you would with a normal search, just putting the information that you know. You have to have the inmate's DPS and C, that's the Department of Public Safety and Corrections number, or the prisoner's name and date of birth. So you can't just give a name, you have to have a name and date of birth, or the DPS and C number in order to get the information. They don't want to go hunting. They don't want to send you the wrong information. They're only going to do it if they know exactly who they're looking for. And if you do have that information available, they'll give you information about housing, where they're located, a contact number, and an expected release date. But that's it. They're not going to send you anything. They're not going to send you photos or anything like that. You're not going to get a report, and there isn't going to be information on the crimes committed or anything like that. There is information kept for people who are on parole or probation or under community supervision, but the information that they have in their database does not include people who are pretrial or serving municipal and parish sentences. So it's not a complete search, even if you have that information, even if you want to call the number that's available for that. Like a lot of other states, though, even though they don't have an online search for ordinary incarcerated criminals, they do have a sex offender search. Louisiana does, and you're able to search based on a couple of different things. You can search based on a location, we'll see in a second after I agree to the terms, and or based on I think you can do a name, I want to say. Let's see. Take a look. Yeah, so you can do a name and a few other things here as well. So you can search by a location. You can search by internet names, email, which may be helpful to you if you're getting emails from someone or you have an email from someone, or by phone number. Again, if you're getting phone calls or if you have a phone number and you're wondering, that's a way to do it. This is information that is self-reported by the sex offender, so it may not be 100% complete, but there is information available, assuming they're doing all the things they're supposed to be doing. This non-compliant list is basically those that have kind of stopped reporting about what they're doing, where they're going, their movements. So there are photos here you can scan through to kind of get some ideas of, particular folk. It doesn't look like you can sort it, so you kind of have to, again, it's an alphabetical order. So if you have a name, and this would be their legal name, I don't know whether we get, let's take a look if we get any, yeah, there are aliases here as well. So since you can't search, let's try it actually. So this guy, Cody Stogner, let's give that a try and see if they give you the searches for the aliases as well. Let's go back to here and try that out. All right, let's take a look and see if this gives us the results. And it does. So you can search by aliases, which is sometimes the case with the normal inmate searches as well in the states that have more information. So if you know someone by a different name, hopefully that alias was recorded and they'll have that information for you. So once you have the person you want to look at, we didn't really take a long look at this one, but you have some physical characteristics just so that you can kind of, help you identify the person. Photos. Some places will give you, it doesn't look like Louisiana does, but some places will give you multiple photos over the years. So you can see different looks they may have sported, and you can view why they're on the registry as well. You are able to forward it along also. As we often mention, though, just to make sure we're, doing the right thing here, you don't want to use this information for any harassment purposes. Don't want to use this information for any employment decision, any kind of decision regarding credit or housing, because this is not 100% guaranteed to be correct. You would think it would be because it is directly from the state, but you don't want to just assume that. So that's just a disclaimer for that. So again, Louisiana doesn't have a direct inmate search, but if you want to take a look at the number we have on the screen here, obviously we have it on our site. You can take a look at the link below to get that number. And then we also have information on the different prison locations, the addresses, contact numbers for specific prisons in Louisiana, as well as other types of searches, including the sex offender search we looked at, some helpful tips, background checks for Louisiana. So be sure to check out that link. Thanks so much for watching.